What's new at Universal Studios Florida? Let's step inside the park and find out. I have some follow-up information regarding a question I received on the weekly roundup regarding scooters. Now there's the entrance to Universal Studios Florida. As you enter the turnstiles, you would turn to your left, and over this way would be your wheelchair rental, your stroller rental, and your scooter rentals. Prices range from $15 for a standard wheelchair, $35 for a stroller. A scooter without a canopy is $65 and with the canopy is $85. The additional information I wanted to share with you is the fact that wheelchairs, they do rent those at the security hub in City Walk, right across from the restrooms. Now currently they do not offer the scooters or the strollers there, though they may expand that. But if you need a wheelchair, get it there at the security hub in City Walk. Okay, now that I clarified my answer from that weekly roundup question, let's see what they got going inside the park today. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I think I will do a Rix Quick food review today from the Monsters Cafe. This right here, this is the marquee for the Sing 2 movie preview. Covered up right now, but they are having a little preview of that movie, Sing 2. A big to-do at the Mummy this week. The Mummy has reached 100 million riders, just in time for it to shut down on January 7th. There's been a little confusion as to the date the Mummy is going to shut down for its refurb. I just talked to a team member today, standing right out front of the Mummy. She told me the last day we can ride it would be January 7th of 2022. It will be down for a refurb probably through the summer. So if you're planning on coming to Universal in early 2022, just be aware of that fact. Now when it comes to this Mummy refurb, a lot of talk on the internet, how they're going to change the backstory, how they're going to change the pre-show, how they're going to get rid of Brendan Fraser and that end scene where he's asking for his cup of coffee. Now I can totally believe that. If it's going down for this long, you can expect some major refurbishments. I mean, you know, that pre-show, the whole backstory is a little confusing, especially to people who aren't here often. Like pass holders, we get it. But like first timers and stuff, I don't know if they really pick up on the backstory as they go through the queue. Now the thing is, what has caused me to have a little bit of doubt about that being true, as I talk to the rank and file like employees who work there at the Mummy, when I bring up this story, they just laugh and say, that's so stupid, that's not true. But they could just be trying to throw me off the scent. But most of the ones I talk to don't believe they're going to make that change, but the internet does. And you know, everything on the internet is true, of course it is. So I don't know what to make of it. I kind of believe, even though the rank and file employees tell me they're not going to change all that, I kind of think so. Which would be a shame, because we love that scene at the end where Brendan Fraser's asking for his cup of coffee. And at the beginning, when he goes, are you insane? Get out of here. The curse is real. We love that too. All we can do is stay tuned, see what changes they make. And let's just check back at the end of summer, see what they did. Truth be told, it is in need of a refurb. This morning it's been down all morning. They just opened it for today's guests, so it could use a little TLC, this ride. The director of Ghostbusters Afterlife, a good movie, we saw that at the drive-in on one of my road trips, enjoyed it very much. But the director, he said he would not mind a Ghostbusters Afterlife roller coaster. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. Maybe a coaster themed around Ecto 1? I have some ET news I've been wanting to tell you about. The ET Passport is back. That's the little card you get at the beginning of the queue, and then when you get up to the ride, you hand the card to the ride attendant, so that at the end of the ride, ET would say your name. That has been gone since the parks closed and reopened for the pandemic, but they are finally back. ET will say your name again. Inside of the SpongeBob store, Squidward is thrilled to do a meet and greet with people. Also inside of the SpongeBob store, check out this shirt. Monday's got me like. Yeah, I know a lot of people feel like that on Mondays. This t-shirt, $29. Since I first showed you this in an update video, and I mentioned I have not seen the first Sing, a lot of you have recommended that to me. I think I'm gonna have to check it out. My record for this game, 97. But that's when I used to work out a lot. I think I'm in the 80s now. See this Coke Refreshment Center over here by MIB just after you leave Krusty Land? Remember I used to go in here and I could type viewers' names on Coke bottles? Digitally, of course, not on a real Coke bottle, but they have removed that feature. Guests can no longer go in here, type up a little name, and have a Coke bottle appear with it. No doubt a casualty of the C-19. The machines where you would type up your name used to be right here. I'm not saying they're gone for good. I mean, like, they could come back, it looks like. I have not been in here in a long time. Remember last Friday when I showed you over here by the MIB attraction that we could still see the Welcome to Scary Halloween Horror Nights house facade? Well, I put that video up on Friday. I came by here on Saturday and they had removed the facade. It's gone now. We can see the tent is still there. It's just the facade is gone now that I've pointed it out. Into Diagon Alley, I have a little internet story to share with you. According to the internet again, the permits have been filed for the Harry Potter world that they're building over there at Epic Universe. I haven't seen the permits myself, but that is the talk of the internet. I'm not planning on doing any Epic updates until they go vertical with the construction over there. And now I have for you some breaking Harry Potter news. Look at this. Do you know what this is? This is the 2022 limited edition collector's edition wand that they're now selling here in the Wizarding World. I thought this wasn't going to come out till the spring, but they have it here right now. $75 for the limited edition wand. And now I'm getting hungry. Let's go do that quick food review. As promised earlier, I'm going to review something from the Monsters Cafe today. Okay, we're going to try the food here in a second, but first, check out the atmosphere. I do love it in here. Again, referring to the internet, we're pretty sure that a Monsters Land is going to go into the new theme park, Epic Universe, and recently, some pictures of a ride patent has arrived on the internet showing the ride vehicle, the potential ride vehicle that could go inside of the Monsters Land there at Epic Universe. I don't know how accurate this is, but it is out there that that ride vehicle will be there and be very similar to like the Forbidden Journey that they have there in Hogsmeade. So, for me, not good news. That Harry Potter ride, the Forbidden Journey, makes me sick. So if this new monster ride is going to use that type of technology, I could be in for, I don't know, a sickly ride, a sickly time when I'm in that Monsters Land. This is the Vampire. It's been here for about a year. Tender, roasted pulled pork, crunchy slaw, savory barbecue sauce, toasted pretzel roll. And, believe it or not, the cauliflower. I like the cauliflower here. All done with my lunch, that Vampire pulled pork sandwich. Pretty good. I did enjoy that pretzel bun. A very unique pretzel bun. And the sauce was pretty good. Though I have to be honest, that was not the reason why I came in here today. I thought I was going to get the Invisible Man sandwich, which apparently went away, but it was offered at the Orlando Informer meetup. That was really good. It was a brisket, a barbecue brisket that they did on Texas toast. It was that Texas toast that I really loved, that I was looking forward to getting today, but alas, that was just a special menu item at the Orlando Informer meetup. But my second choice there, the Vampire, pretty good pulled pork sandwich as well. After barbecue, I always like something sweet. Luckily, they have a new sweet crepe over here. Could be a wait, look at that line. Yeah, judging by this line, this will take a minute or two. The seasonal crepe is a cinnamon cookie butter for $9.99. Shortbread cookies, cinnamon whipped topping. You know what? Let's just get it, try it, and let you know what we think of it. 45 minutes later, I've got my new seasonal crepe. Let's go try it. Most of that time was in the afternoon sun, which is pretty hot today. But to eat it, I did find a spot in the shade and by the water fountain there. Give you one last look at it before I bite into it. What was this, a cinnamon butter cookie? Here are my first thoughts on this cinnamon butter cookie crepe. I don't care for the half cookie that they put on top of it. It's a hard, crumbly cookie. Don't care for it, but they use the same cookie, bits of it inside the crepe. When it's inside the crepe, everything works together and it is outstanding. So the streak continues. I haven't met a crepe at Central Park Crepes that I haven't loved. That one was delicious. However, that was the one I've waited the longest for. Over 50 minutes, almost an hour I had to wait for that. But it was worth it as it was superb.
Best show in the park.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice,
hey.
Larry. Aha.
Good save.
Since I will not be doing another merch search for a while, let's pop inside of the Five and Dime and show you a couple new merchandising items that they have here at Universal Florida. For $57, they have this new jersey type shirt, pink. This is the back of it. It says Universal Studios, and here's the front. Look at that. There you go. $57 for this new Spirit jersey type shirt. $60 for this new windbreaker, retro style windbreaker. That's the front right there. And this is what the back of it looks like. $60 for, and there's a hood. It's a hoodie windbreaker. For $25, we have this new water thermos, I guess, as we belong to a Universal family. The top, it's not a cork. It just looks like a cork. Once again, this is $25. I just had an idea. Maybe going forward, instead of doing the merch search videos, when I do these update videos, I do like a Rix top 6 shopping items within an update video. We just did 3 here. We did something else in SpongeBob, right? So I have 2 more to go. Check out this jacket they have here for $80. It's a hoodie too. It's got a hood on it. The color of this makes me think it could be useful in my Rix road trips. You know, that's the color I wear on that channel. I need to file this away in my memory banks for future use, perhaps. And item number 6, I think, a Bates Motel towel. Little blood on there, $27. Perfect for the guest bathroom. Okay guys, I think we're done. The whole waiting in line for the crepe kind of messed up my timing, threw me off. But I think we're done for the day. So as always, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching Rix Flix. And now, it's time to relax.